Hey everyone, this is Carrie Stevens, and I am here to conquer the Shout It Out Loudcast. That's right, Tom and Zeus are in big trouble. Bend over, boys. Carrie's taking over.
Hey, what's up there, KISS Army? Tom and Zeus with another episode of Shout It Out Loudcast. This is episode 147, KISS Mad TV Halloween Spooktacular.
Oh boy. Can I just say the dedication and the care for our fans that we have? We are getting ready to go on the cruise. Okay. We usually record on Wednesdays or Thursdays. We're recording on Monday night so we can get this in for you, the fans. And our Halloween gift to you is this disaster.
This could be a couple of different things. A regular Shout It Out Loudcast episode. It could be a memorial. It could be
the last time you ever hear our voices.
Yeah, our last will and testament. Who knows what this could be? When you guys are listening to this, somebody could be choking somebody out on the shore of Belize.
There's also a chance that I could be kidnapped by Honduran refugees and you never find me ever again.
Next thing you know, when you see live tough in Honduras, Tom's in the background.
I'm Geraldo Rivera, live here from Honduras. We have a bald KISS fan who's been kidnapped. There he is over there.
Yes. All right. So we got to get this episode on the road because we got shit to do.
Yes, we do.
And I can't get the time of my life back after watching this show.
Oh, man.
Oh. Well, let's go backwards as we always do and discuss last week's episode. We did the Freedom to Rock tour, which we were on. I know we did a poll, and I know it's early, but we did the poll to see what song that was on that tour would you guys like to hear on the End of the Road tour, right?
Correct. Yep. And the options were Flaming Youth, Strutter, which we know that they sprinkled in a little bit, especially on the Dubai concert, Creatures of the Night, and Shock Me. And Strutter was the big winner here. Again, the poll's only been up for a few hours. We already got a shit ton of votes. So I would be shocked if this doesn't remain until the end. Strutter at 37%, Creatures of the Night at 28%, Flaming Youth at 23%, and Shock Me, no surprise, at 12%. And I'm going to guess that the Shock Me is because nobody wants to hear Tommy sing one of Ace's, but maybe his signature song. Fake Ace! Exactly. I'm definitely shouting that on the KISS cruise. See if I can get thrown into the Norwegian Cruise Line holding cell.
Yeah. Cheetah Chris!
That man over there, get him downstairs. I Love It Louder, good friend. Strutter would be good and symbolic. Creatures is a no because Tommy would need a whammy bar. Okay. Shock Me is just electric, but I'm okay without it. Without the Ace cult. Flaming Youth is good, but it doesn't deserve the End of the Road tour treatment. Not like Say Yeah. Oh, God. Fat Man on guitar. All of them except Shock Me. Yeah, I can see that. Party Man. There's always room for Strutter. On the Fly. He's got a great podcast, too. Check him out. While I would love to hear Flaming Youth live, I have to go with Creatures. I love that live. Yes, the live version of that's great. Patrick Johnson. I love Shock Me, but it has to be Strutter. One of the most joyous songs I have ever heard. Always lifts spirits. Wow. Patrick's very excited with Strutter. Mike Reese, Flaming Youth would probably be the easiest on Paul's voice. Plus, it's the least played out of all those. Yes, it's probably not my favorite, but that is a good point. Josiah Horn, I'm voting for Shock Me just to piss off the Ace stands. But to be honest, this lineup does sound good on this song. This is from a sound check in Tulsa a few weeks ago. So then he posted a little video of it. JC, it's sad that the 80s, early 90s aren't represented better. Only 3 songs on the End of the Road tour. Say Yeah, Say No. Get that out of here. Nothing from Revenge. Daughtry is more rock and roll than KISS at this point. Setlist sucks. I don't think they enjoy any of it at this point. Just going through the motion. Wow. I bleed Ford blue. When I saw Kiss last weekend, they played Strutter. Wow. Okay. They must have thrown it back into the list, I guess. Paulie says, shock me without Ace is sacrilegious. Yeah, I think a lot of people think that. Our favorite Punch-Out character, Don Flamenco. Yeah. Flaming Youth. And you guys are trying to start a holy war with the Ace cult, putting shock me as a choice. Hey, we just do what's there. It's a choice. And then let's get into some episode specific comments from the Freedom to Rock tour. This is a good one from Vet Halen. Cheyenne, Wisconsin. Are you sure that's not Cheyenne, Wyoming? I'm originally from Cheyenne, and I went back to see Kiss on this tour. If one of us said Wisconsin, we would definitely misspeak.
Yeah, we misspoke. Definitely,
it's Wyoming. It's Wyoming. Yeah.
Because the Beaches of Cheyenne, the great song by Garth Brooks.
Oh God Almighty. Matt, this is pretty cool. He says, I was there opening night in Tucson. I got these poker chips at the casino they played at. Those actually look like pretty cool collector's items. They're $5 poker chips, each one with a picture of the band member. That's kind of neat. Our buddy Nige. Hilarious tangent-filled episode, guys. Pretty depressing that 90% of what you said is still applicable today regarding the set list. Also, I don't think I can claim sole use of the word banger. Seems like more of an Aussie term to me, but thanks for your kind words. Love you guys too. Our buddy Lee Bruton. Great episode. Nothing to add apart from this picture of me with Danny from Cradle of Filth. I'm a big fan of Danny's voice. His tone, control, and delivery of a lyric is so deep. Best out of the UK since Dusty Springfield?
Settle down, Paul.
Settle
Stanley.
down, Cradle of Filth. Thank you
Paul,
for the picture, though.
That's Paul's line, dude.
What?
Best since Dusty Springfield.
I know. But I thought that was awesome. And the Cradle of Filth picture was great too. Thank you. So yeah, couple comments. Again, we're recording on a Monday, so we know you guys are probably going to jump in a little bit later, but that's what we got for Twitter.
All right. Over on the shitty Book of Face.
By the way, Facebook is changing their name, and we're going to change it to Book of Face. I heard
that's what they should do.
Yeah.
All right. Derek Burtwell. I was at the same show too. He has a copy of his ticket pinned to the wall, Tom. Yes.
That's awesome. I saw that. Very cool. Nice.
Yep. Rick Rivera put Jax Pickles from Penis Pump and Penis Pumps.
Oh.
Good afternoon, Jack's Pickles and Penis Pumps. Who's this?
From where?
And then I just had to go back and forth with the stupid bunch of them, and he was talking about timeless classic potatoes. Yes, we grow them in small pots. Ryan Michael Scott, rest assured, Zeus, B.O. Harris Bradley Center no longer exists in Milwaukee. Love the tour reviews from you guys. Fun episode.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, first one to pick this up. Adam Nierenberg. Oh, by the way, no YouTube sounder this week.
Oh,
somebody picked up on it.
Okay.
Kevin Jepson. Love these episodes when you guys go off and riff. We got porn, loads, Musacha tapes, and another fun one. I was at Milwaukee and Green Bay shows. Milwaukee was packed, but I don't think 19,000 packed. Both of these shows were amazing. They sounded great, and Karabi came out in the crowd in Green Bay, and we got a selfie. Top 10 Kiss show for me.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
That's
always
nice.
love when Mr. Jepson gets involved.
Absolutely.
On our Loudcasters group, new Patreon member, Mike Murphy, puts a gif of Peter North looking like he's going to explode.
Dude, the fact that there is a Peter North gif available on Facebook is insane.
Yeah. And then somebody, Ken Ryan, puts this old cartoon with like a fucking like donut or something spewing out white all over a girl. It becomes I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, see what we do here.
Yeah. Ugh. Mark Arnold. I did a meet and greet and went to the show in Edmonton on July 12th, 2016. It was awesome. I had front row seats in front of Gene. My first time meeting the current lineup. That's awesome.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Excellent.
Graham Richley. I'm with you guys. Always great to see Kiss live. But if you're going to miss one tour, this was probably the one.
Wow.
Same old stuff, reheated to a lukewarm temperature.
Oh, that's a good line.
Yeah. Raymond Gallus. This was my favorite KISS show, mostly because I brought my 7-year-old son with me. We flew into South Portland, Maine to get floor seats and made a weekend of it. The ushers treated my son like gold, giving him some picks, some earplugs because of the volume, getting him anything he needed before the show. While I was disappointed by the set list, I was expecting something like the Vegas theatrical concert release set list. But there's no dispute that Tommy and Eric are a huge upgrade and make the song sound perfect.
Nice. That's a great story with your son. Telling you stories like that makes some of these shows that much better. I know Zeus brought his daughter, and I brought my son to a few. It makes that show that much more fun. So very cool.
Over on YouTube, Tom, Marty White, I wouldn't have complained about the pledge if Consuela from Family Guy led it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Patton Diorama. Hey, you guys should start up a classic porn podcast called Spurted Out Loud. Devin Dungan always likes to tell us it was a great episode. Great episode, guys. Thanks, Devin.
Thank you, Devin.
John Henry Thomas. Just my opinion, but I think at a time when Paul did the Pledge of Allegiance during the Freedom of Rock tour, it was to show what side of the fence they were on as far as being pro-America. If you remember that at the time, you had all these athletes kneeling down during the national anthem and all that crap. I do agree with you that concerts and ball games are not the place for any of that shit. Then we turn the page to now and how pandemic Paul and germophilia Gene flipped to the other side, and now freedom don't matter at all. We listen to their stupid ass tweets. That is a complete turnoff. And remember how they used to trash Bono and Sting for being political. Kind of ironic that I haven't heard anything out of Bono or Sting during this whole COVID crap. What the fuck? Hypocritical to say at least. Maybe we should start referring it to hypocristical in the future.
Oh boy. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Tom, you got some emails for us?
I do. We got our good friend Mike H is back. I made it a point to stay far away from the tours during this era because I recognized them for what they were, a money grab, especially the dual headliner ones. I knew that the diehards were not going to be rewarded at all with the set list or stage show. These shows were geared toward the casual fan and the fans of the other band on the bill. If they did something like an end of the show jam with the other bands or something, anything different than the same tired shit over and over, it would have been cool. But no, same shit, different tour. This was where I admitted to myself that it's over. These guys need to hang it up. I was embarrassed to be a KISS fan. The first time in 30 years at that time that I couldn't justify their existence or my fandom. Sad. I've said this in another email to you guys. I'll say it again. KISS asks and expects the diehards to pay extra to hit different songs, and we see a show that isn't a cookie cutter version of all the other shows. That's disappointing to say the least. Love them, leave them. Mike H. Woo. All right. Then we got one from our good friend Craig Moran. Oh, we gotta love Craig here. First thing, lazy. Listening to your current episode highlighting the 2016 Freedom of Rock tour, everything you guys mentioned in this episode is precisely why I didn't see them between the farewell tour and the end of the road tour. Personally, new costumes don't do a fucking thing for me. When I was 13 or 14 years old, seeing the changes in costume from tour to tour was pretty cool. But at 48 years old, Gene going from spikes to no spikes doesn't matter to me at all. Lame opening bands, minor deviations to the stage, don't care. According to Gene and Paul, the other half of the band is quite possibly the most talented other two they've ever had. These two guys would be perfectly capable of learning half a dozen new songs in a moment's notice. The laziness of the band's senior circuit is the only reason their set list hasn't changed in 30 years. If they open their eyes, they'd realize they probably would have seen a spike in their concert sales. Maybe they wouldn't have to curtain off a quarter of a $7,500 capacity venue. For all his praising of Metallica, he should take out a page from their book with the concerts. It's been mentioned ad nauseum how they can vary their sets from night to night. If Paul would shut up between songs, they'd ditch Say Yeah and cut the solos, they could easily add another 2 to 3 songs to the set list. Would anyone really care if they didn't see a Tommy Thayer or Eric Singer solo? They've been mailing it in for decades. They don't care. I'll save this email to resend it after your next review of a tour, but from 2000 to 2018. Great episode. I need to go take a nap to calm down now. Oh,
damn.
Craig, we love you, buddy.
Damn.
Spitting fire this week. Woo! And then we got a nice one from our good friend Gary Cap. Hey guys, just wanted to wish you guys the best on the upcoming KISS cruise. I know you've been looking forward to it for a long time now, even though you're rooming with Sonny. I was looking forward to finally meeting you guys on the cruise, but due to my father, it is too difficult for me to get away. Hopefully, I'll get to meet you guys somewhere down the road at a KISS event. Enjoy yourselves and have a great time, and I look forward to the review of the cruise. Take care, Gary Cap. Gary, thank you very much, and God bless your family. And your dad and the difficult times that you're going through right now. And thank you for taking a few minutes just to send us that well wish. We're excited and we're looking forward to it more than you guys can imagine. So thank you for that. And that's what we got for emails this week.
Yeah, a couple quick things too, Tom. I want to give a special shout out to LP Sterlino, who took a photo of the Ripper.
Is she going to be on the cruise? Oh, it'd be great if she was.
And her jorts bending over and turned the song Killer into the Ripper.
Oh,
had the lyrics written out and everything.
Fantastic. Go on our Loudcasters Facebook page if you haven't seen it.
Oh my God. The Loudcasters group. He's just amazing.
He is
These days.
Yeah.
All right. But over on YouTube, Tom, I want to read one more.
Okay.
This is from Mr. Antonio 2005. Took my oldest son to his first KISS concert in Erie, Pennsylvania on this tour. We had a great time. I was impressed by the Dead Daisies as the opener. P.S. Just heard that next week, the Peter North Stars are getting ready to host the Maryland Chambers for the first ever Mongoloid Ball Hockey Cup. Have a great KISS cruise trip, boys. And for that, Mr. Antonio 2005, you are a two-time comment of the week.
Good answer. Good answer. I like the way you think. I'm going to be watching you.
That is awesome. Thanks, buddy. Great stuff. We gotta love that. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I mean, Tom, he takes a sentimental part, which is going on the tour with his son. He brings up an interesting part, which he says he was really impressed with the Dead Daisies. Then he combines that with his listening prowess, right? About Peter Northstars. He gets creative and comes up with the Maryland Chambers. And he also includes Mongoloid Man into this post.
I'm telling you, those emails, those are the kind of emails that could potentially put you in the Shout It Out Loudcast Hall of Fame. Just going to tell you right now.
And then he wishes us a good trip as well. A great trip, I should say.
Checks off all the boxes.
Oh, my
fantastic,
God.
Fantastic. Yep.
Fantastic. A towel.
A fantastic a towel. Oh, boy. It's a big one.
I didn't know where you were going with that. Yeah. Great one there. Mr. Antonio 2005, John Ristano. And the funny thing about him is he wins it on YouTube. And last time he won it on Twitter. So
wow. Excellent.
Versatile.
I like it.
Yep. And so, Tom, before we go on, we want to give a quick shout out to Patreon, which I believe Mr. Ristano is a member.
Correct. Yes.
As is Mr. Storlino and a few others that we've mentioned today. We can't thank them enough. They are part of the Shout It Out Loudcast family, and our Patreon family has contributed and helped us out tremendously this year. We've got a great group of people, and with that, they get onto different tiers they can sign up for and contribute in different manners, and they get different perks upon, the different tiers that they select. But we can't thank them enough because what they've contributed to the show has been enormous, especially when we get to able to share some of that with the video calls, on them still putting up their pictures of their stickers or wearing their shirts and stuff. That's awesome stuff. We love it. It's a great group and a great family. And if you're interested, you can find out more about it through the link that is on the episode. On each episode, there's links to different things, our emails and stuff. There's one there for Patreon. There's patreon.com. And there's Patreon, the app. You got to look for creators. We're technically considered a creator, and we create a podcast, apparently. So, yeah, if that's something you're interested in, take a look and let us know. We hope you enjoying, become part of the family.
Absolutely, guys. The Patreon family is amazing. We thank you guys so much for everything you do for us. The family's growing, having a good time. Lots of little perks and fun things you can get by joining. So take a look if it's something you're interested in. It'd be great. And we just want to give another huge shout out to the people that have been members of the Patreon family for a while. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tom, what we do next is we hop on over to Kiss World.
Yeah. So by the time you guys hear this, we will be on the cruise. We'll be on the boat. And it's going to be pretty insane. We can't believe that this is happening. It really is just something unbelievable to think that Zeus convinced me to do this and that it actually happened is just a fucking miracle beyond belief. So it's obviously cruise prep for the band, cruise prep for us. A couple little things going on in the world. One of the things I want to read is from a very good friend of the show, listener, and Patreon. I'll just give him his name as Dan. And he shared some really interesting information for us. And this is regarding the KISS 2020 Goodbye Dubai show and how everybody who pre-ordered the package with the DVD and all that stuff. So this is pretty interesting. And they send an email and they say that there's an update to the status on the release of the DVD. And they talk about the COVID delays. They talk about, the A&E documentary series that kept them busy. And they keep coming up with these excuses. A lot of coordination that goes into release dates on projects this size. Pretty much saying that we don't know when we're going to get you the DVD that you ordered almost a year ago. And then it has a couple of little Q&As. When will the film and live concert DVD be released? Answer: we don't have a date yet. Okay, great. Question: when will my bonus products, such as my shirt, hat, etc., be delivered? As always, these products will be shipping along with your other items, such as the DVD. Can I get my shirt or other items earlier since you already have them made? Answer: unfortunately, no. It is too complicated to ship your items in multiple packages. Really? It's too complicated to ship something in a fucking separate package. Okay. This is my favorite. Can I get a refund? No. And then they throw this in your face. Under the terms and conditions, you agreed to when you ordered the live stream, you specifically agreed to the terms of conditions, that this was a live stream event that you already received that. The bonus items for the gold and platinum packages were exactly that. Bonus items. Dude, they are taking a big steaming shit all over the people that did this. And then it says, here are the terms and conditions directly from the website when you order the live stream. Pretty much like, nah, see?
My favorite is, can I get a refund? No refunds will be given. No. It's like this was done by Gene.
Seriously. Exactly. I'm going to quote the terms and conditions. You knew that when you paid me, there was no guarantee you'd get anything.
Dude, this looks so bad.
It's unbelievable.
KISS washes their hands. Not our problem. Not our problem during a pandemic. You paid all this extra money for us to see us play somewhere where we were treated like gods. And you didn't receive your stuff you bought. Not our problem. But then for them to say we don't have a date yet. Dude, the show was a year ago. Almost, yeah.
10 months ago. That is unbelievable. But anyways, I just for the record, we didn't pre-order any of that. We got the live stream. That was it. We didn't buy any of the other shit along with it. But Zeus is laughing. Go ahead. What? We're going to go live soon, right now.
Hey, Kissed Hard. take some of this gravel from my recently sold home instead and have fun with it.
Look, here's the doormat from my Vegas house. I wiped my boot on it.
Well, you can have some of my ripped up carpet from my house.
Oh, some of our listeners have that shit. Don't insult them.
I know. And better yet, Peter, go wash their car.
Peter, I need you to plunge my toilet before this house goes on the market.
Private Cusano, go to their house and play an acoustic rendition of "You Know I'm Pretty Shot."
By the way, is Private Cusano going to be on the cruise? That'd be a nice surprise.
We'll find him.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. One other thing, Tom, I want to talk about is Ace wrapped up his tour with Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did the tour went through, much to their credit. No delays, no cancellations, none of that stuff. Ace made it through, and so did Alice Cooper. Great job. We got to see one of their shows, so good for them. I'm happy for Ace. Coincidentally, now his band can jump on the KISS cruise.
Yeah. It's not going to happen.
Hey, where are you fucking guys going?
Hey, is that a fucking boat? That's big. Wow.
Last time I was on the cruise, they wouldn't fraternize with me.
That was the event where I was throwing fucking water bottles at people, remember?
I was there. I went up on the stage with them and played a couple songs, and then I never saw them again. Where the fuck they go? Paul, let's go. Here comes Ace. Let's go.
It was Ace.
Star Child, I'm sorry. It was not me that destroyed your bathroom. It was Ace.
It was Ace.
Sorry, I had the shits.
Tell you that mellow yellow really doesn't agree with me.
Ace, that wasn't mellow yellow. That was your piss that you left in my flowered plot.
Here we go.
Someone said that's our like new drink. I'm shouting out loud, gas. It's mellow yellow.
Yeah. I wonder if the cruise has that. I'm sure the Norwegian Gem, that's a fine establishment. They'll serve that.
Can I get a couple steak tartars with a mellow yellow?
Yeah, I see you have the surf and turf, the baked stuffed lobster. We'll take 2 of those and a couple of mellow yellows.
Oh man, dude, I'm gonna find a mellow yellow. Anytime I stop for gas, I'm gonna go into a convenience store and look and see if they have a mellow yellow and buy it. Just for that.
Not in my store, you don't.
All right. Anything else to wrap up Kiss World?
I'm just trying to delay talking about the Mad TV Halloween Spooktacular.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you though, other than the cruise, which we'll be on, and we'll have tons of news there for you boys. God. Let's go and talk about this Mad TV episode. But before we do, I'm gonna shotgun a couple mellow yellows along with a couple Roni slices.
We're back. I just had to take a dump at a jack-o'-lantern. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Paul, what is that smell? Ace is drunk again and he's shitting the jack-o'-lantern.
This doesn't taste like candy corn.
Hey, kid, give me your Halloween bag. I gotta take a shit.
Can you picture Ace trick-or-treat? Trick-or-treat.
You got any booze back there?
I need some nips.
Oh, God.
Oh,
anyway.
All right.
So we're talking reunion time, Psycho Circus era, 1998 Halloween special. Sorry, guys. It's not the Phantom of the Park. We'll get to it at some point. Okay.
It's coming soon. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a Halloween episode.
Exactly.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. So we're talking 1998, as I was saying, Mad TV. So Mad TV was kind of like the mellow yellow of like late night programming, right?
Yeah. If Saturday Night Live was like the Sprite of this was like the store brand version of Mellow Yellow.
Yeah.
It's
basically.
fucking not good.
Yeah. The only one I recognize was I think it's the big guy who played Curly on those Three Stooges remakes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the Will Sasso's his name.
Yes.
The black comedian Aries Spears. I've seen him on a few things.
And I recognize Michael McDonald, not the good Michael McDonald. I remember Michael McDonald. He always played that really weird like character. I think his name was Stewart. He always played like that guy that kind of acted like a weird like child.
I don't understand it. Yeah, and he was on there. Then there was fucking what's his name was on there from Seinfeld. Feldman.
Yes.
From the Bizarro Jerry episode on Seinfeld. He's on that show.
Yep. And one of the other girls I recognize, I'm like, why do I recognize this girl's face? She played the girl Gina from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Who that was? Mo Collins.
Mo Collins.
Yeah. Because when I saw her on that, I was like, who is she was the one in the fucking video store episode?
Yes.
I was like, she's pretty cute.
Yeah, she's the one, Gina. Yeah, you look
that was my favorite one.
You look cute. You can throw a little rouge on, tuck your sack back.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I like Gina.
I feel like getting back up on that pogo stick. Gina.
Anyways, yeah. Feldman's the one who played Marilyn Manson in this show.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, so these.
And real quick, I don't mean to cut you off, but another Halloween tie. We mentioned Michael McDonald before. He also was featured in the brand new Halloween Kills.
Oh.
So if you're listening to the show, that's the connection between our coming soon bit that we put out. Michael McDonald, Halloween Kills, Mad TV.
So I think the main lady is somebody named Nicole Sullivan.
Yes.
At least as far as this episode seems like. Yeah, I'm with you, Tom. I never watched this show. I don't think I've ever seen this show.
No, the only thing I knew about it was like that Stewart character, like that weird guy. Like that was, I never watched an episode of this.
So I didn't know what to expect. I know I've seen over on YouTube a million times different Kiss skits with Kiss in it from this episode, but I never watched the show. So the episode itself came out Halloween night in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
So the show was like a 1 hour show. It ran on Fox. I think it went on the CW for 1 year. Its last year started in 95, went through, I think it went down to 2009. They tried to revive it in 2016.
Yeah. It had 15 seasons.
Who watched this? Because I didn't.
That is from 1995 to 2008, 14 straight seasons on Fox. Then 8 years later, like you said, they try to revive it on the CW. That is insane. I had no idea this thing was on for that long.
Yeah, I don't know who was on it. I don't really give a fuck for our purposes. Let's just move on.
Right.
So KISS is joining it. So I looked at this as like, Jesus, KISS can't make SNL. They had to go to Mad TV.
Exactly my thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I think it had to have done some sort of an audience because it lasted for 15 years, right?
Yeah, I mean, this was their fourth season, and each season had about 25 episodes, so there was popularity. It was getting views.
You remember, Fox in the 90s? They were like the crazy channel. They had Married with Children.
Yep.
They didn't have Homeboys from Outer Space. Like Fred Cusick announcing. They were a little out there. And they had In Living Color, which was out there. So when this theme music came on, I was like, oh my God, is this in living color?
Yep.
So it starts off with that lady again. I think it's Nicole Sullivan. Lady.
Yep.
Yeah, she comes out. I don't know if she's playing a character. I don't know what this is. So I don't know if these are reoccurring characters. She just comes out and do like almost like the Saturday Night Live, where they come out to the audience.
Yeah, the cold opening
kind of thing. And you know, it's Nicole Sullivan. You can tell how dated this is. They make a Monica Lewinsky joke about, and they say, "We really blow." Jesus. Whew,
yeah, it was. That's one of many jokes that fall fucking completely dead and flat.
Yeah, he calls one of the audience members a $2 whore.
Yeah.
Where's your knee pads and a bib? Like, that's pretty daring back then, though.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
bad.
But it wasn't funny. I'm just saying it was daring.
That's what I'm saying. It was not funny.
And this must be your pimp, OJ and Nicole. Jesus, this is fucking really dated. And then just, you know, the bad actor that's in the background she calls on. Well, you must be a KISS fan. That guy, again, it's like what people think rock guys are like. He's like, yeah, I like KISS.
Yeah,
like the most unrocking, like fucking fist pump.
Yeah,
it was just so stupid.
The whole thing. Honestly, like, I mean, maybe I should save this for the end, but I'll just say it now. It's like even this opening, the whole thing, it looked like a parody of like Saturday Night Live. Like, it didn't look like a real show. It looked like a skit itself.
It looked like a skit that high schoolers put on for their fucking school.
That's what I mean.
And you're like,
so bad.
It's so cringy.
It was horrible.
Yeah. And then the kids with the music and the makeup, and then KISS comes out.
Yep.
Paul, of course, is first.
Oh, yeah.
Ace is called bow-legged. Hey, what the fuck?
Peter's got that horrible reunion hairdo and makeup.
Yes.
Man.
Paul like kisses her. She says, speaking of kiss, why don't you guys kiss my ass? And then Paul like fake kisses this, and G says, why don't you name the time and place, baby?
Oh my God.
And then they just walk out, and I'm like what? Why?
I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, I can't believe I love this band. Like, this is horrific.
So embarrassing.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't get it. Was she like a character or something? Like, what was
she? Had to have been. I'm assuming that, like you said, it must have been a recurring character. I don't know. And by the way, for anybody out there that hasn't seen this,
we're gonna
give props to the God of Thunder Facebook page. They're the only source we could find that has the complete show unedited. It's not just clips. It's the full like 45-minute show start to finish. So you can check that out
with no commercials.
Yep.
I think he also is the only one that had Land of Hype and Glory too.
That's correct. Yes. Yep.
Wonderful. So let's tip the hat to him and thank him.
Yep.
So then they go into the intro, which like I said, is so 90s dated. It looks like In Living Color ripoff.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally. Yep.
In Living Color.
That show was great. Living Color was great.
Yeah. And then there's a skit of the lady, the one that you were just telling me, Gina, and some like lady that was impersonating an Asian woman, I think.
See, I hate to sound mean here, but I couldn't tell if she was impersonating an Asian person or like a special needs person or both. And what I will say, the skit went on way too fucking long.
I don't get it. Like, what, dude? That's so. I hate to say it. Now I get why people like get politically incorrect. That was so bad.
It was horrible.
And what was she wearing? And what, is she retarded? Like, sorry, that's the Boston way of saying things. I'm not trying to put anybody down. Don't get all fucking PC on us. But like, there's something like I don't get what that character is.
I didn't either. I didn't get it. And like I said, the joke went on. First of all, there wasn't a joke to begin with. It went on way. I'm like, you're still talking to this person? She's like, oh, what movie do you want? I want the movie with the man. Okay, well, which one? You know, the man. I'm like,
I wanted to knock her out myself. Gina is a pretty good actress. You can tell she knew what she was doing.
Yes, yes.
And she looked a little bangable. Like, I think I wanted to bang Gina if I had a tuck-in stuff too.
She looked cute.
Yeah. China.
Get up on that pogo stick.
China. That is brilliant to put that in there. I mean, Asia? How hard did the guy at the frame store laugh at you? You know how I know you're gay? How you framed an Asian poster. Cool it with the gay.
Oh, man.
That's a great fucking movie.
I'd rather talk about 40-Year-Old Virgin than fucking Mad
exactly.
TV Spooktacular.
Is that the $6 million man's the boss? Why do you have that?
It's worth a lot of money.
Thank you. That's exactly what we're going to hear on the KISS cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a booger of Gene Simmons in a glass? It's worth a lot of money.
Is that Vinnie Vincent's flip-flops? Those are worth a lot of money.
Why do you have that?
It's worth a lot more money in the box. Don't take it out of the package.
Do you know how many times you could say that on this KISS cruise? Why do you have that?
Why do you have that?
That's a new phrase.
I was just going to say, those will be the new T-shirts. Do you like KISS? And then why do you have that on the back?
This is Paul Stanley's toenail clippings. It's worth a lot of money.
Why do you have that?
Yes. Anyways,
Gina
looks hot and leaves.
Yeah.
And then we come back to finally a KISS skit. So what I'm going to do now, this is more KISS centric. I will play the skit and we'll talk about it. So here's the cut.
Tired of those boring old action figures?
Your action figures are stupid.
Do other kids have better action figures that always beat up yours?
Die.
Well, it's time for action figures that mean business. KISS action figures, each with authentic costumes, instruments, and lifelike hair. Pull the string. And they move around.
Action figure.
Pull the string again and they rock. Pull the string again and, well, let's just say they mean business. You can rock and roll all day and then sleep tight with KISS.
Good night, KISS. Sweetie, can I borrow Paul Stanley till the morning? Oh, Mom, why do you always do this?
You'll understand when you're a little bit older. Now give them to me. Oopsie daisy, I got a little string pulling of my own to do, honey. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Sleep tight, sweetie. Oh, Daddy's on vacation.
KISS action figures. Collect the whole band. Blood not included.
So the action figures commercial. The kid is playing and his buddy comes over and beats up his action figures. And then they do the whole thing about, let's have KISS action figures. And then KISS pops up into the kid's best bedroom. They pull the string and Peter comes over and crushes the kid's toys. They pull the string again.
They rock.
Yeah. Paul and Ace play guitar. It's like, what are they doing? They look like it looked like that Split Ends video. Remember that song?
Oh, God, yeah.
I don't know. What's that song?
Yep.
What's it called?
I Got You. That's the name of the song.
Do you remember them in the background looking like mannequins? That's
Yep.
what they look like. Split Ends.
Split Ends. Be a fucking album review crew pick.
Fucking A. Anyways, and then the bully kid, Gene comes over and he drips blood all over the kid. Oh man, that was actually pretty cool. And then KISS is all in bed with the kid going to bed. And then the mom, of course, Paul. Put
that's exactly what I wrote. I said, of course it has to be Paul.
I always feel like he's got to get in. I need script approval. Well, she wants to go with Ace. It can't be Ace. It has to be me. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So the mom takes Paul. Do you notice how awkward that was? Like Paul was walking like robotically and behind, and then Paul stops and puts her arms around him like Like, what the fuck is that?
She comes in. She's like, oh, can I come and sleep with Paul? She's like, well, mommy, why do you need to do that? Oh, you'll figure it out when you get older. And I'm like, it was just, I will say, when the skit started, and I'm like, oh, KISS action figures. Okay, this has potential because there were real KISS action figures, dolls, whatever you want to call them. But my God almighty. And then the skit ends with them like on the little action figure, like pedestals, holding up their instruments or whatever. But I'm like, oh.
KISS action figures, collect the whole band, blood not included. It's just like the Paul thing and the mom.
Yeah, of course. He's like, oh, I want to be the one that gets the chick.
I got a little string pulling of my own to do, the mom says.
Yeah, it's rough. It's fucking rough.
Yeah, not good.
Not good. So, and you heard the audio, but you gotta check out the video. You have to see it.
Yeah. Then they have a couple non-type KISS shit, and I'm gonna skip through this really quickly. There's like a Natalie Merchant Puff Daddy Mace. Yep. Dude, how fucking dated is it? Mace. Last time you heard that name?
First of all, Natalie Merchant, I'm like, okay, Puff Daddy. Okay. I'm like, Mace. Holy shit. Like, there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't understand this part. I would call myself a fairly knowledgeable country music fan.
Okay.
When did Kenny Rogers all of a sudden get like a slur? Is he known for that?
I said the exact same thing. When did Kenny Rogers become a big giant fat guy and then talk like when he had a speech impediment? I didn't get that at all.
Or like had a stroke.
Yeah, I didn't get that at all.
Is that something that he was doing?
I didn't get it at all. It was so. I'm watching this. I'm like, who is approving this and laughing at this and writing this?
Oh, that guy looks huge. I don't know if that was him looking that bad in the costume, or they were trying to make him look even worse in that costume.
I don't know.
But when did Kenny Rogers go? Around that same time, fucking what do you call it was around, wasn't he? Seinfeld, the whole Kenny Rogers fucking.
Oh, Kenny Rogers roasters.
Yeah, like was good, and they were talking about him having like IRS problems. I don't know. I'm not a big Kenny Rogers. I may have his greatest hits.
Yeah.
Islands in the Stream. Do you ever hear that truly tasteless jokes? What do you call Dolly Parton doing the backstroke?
Islands in the Stream. Thank you. Oh, Jesus Christ.
But anyway.
There we go.
The
fuck? That's actually the funniest joke people are going to hear all night based on this fucking episode from Bad TV.
Are they confusing him with Willie Nelson's IRS problems?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't remember Kenny Rogers having shit and stuff. I'm like, are these people fucking, I don't know, maybe they're right. And so like, apparently somebody's fucking killing people during this thing. It's supposed to be a funny Spooktacular. Someone's murdering.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like Ghostface from Scream is murdering people. Yeah.
And then there's like a fucking Kenny Rogers with duet albums. He's singing with Cher. Then Marilyn Manson like pretend blows him or something. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Trying too hard.
Nat King Cole. And I thought this was a little bit funny because they had a KISS connection. Gangster's Paradise with Helen Reddy.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Simmons.
That was good.
And then Love Theme from Titanic with Rob Zombie. But I don't get it. There was even a Ken Starr joke in there. Oh,
yeah, I know.
This was just, ugh. And then all of a sudden, Kenny Rogers is running around because he finds Puff Daddy and them all murdered. And he goes into a game show called Monkey Shine. And fucking Freddy Krueger, Robert Englund, the game show host, is there.
Yep.
And they, he runs into the cast room too and says people are murdered. Then Marilyn Manson comes in and he's holding like Natalie Merchant on a fucking like hanged and is like,
it's brutal.
And then he gets killed. But I thought at one point the guy says, so-and-so got killed, Paul Stanley. When did Paul Stanley get killed in this?
I don't know.
Did you hear him say that? The guy?
Yeah, I thought I did. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, Paul Stanley, did I miss a part? Anyways, and before Manson gets killed, he says Michael Jazz something, whatever.
Yeah.
Then there's a trick-or-treater thing. This is the fucking one I was saying. Stewart, I'm like, a big question mark. Is this a recurring character that someone thought was funny?
It's the only thing I know about that show is he's a recurring character. Yep.
Like, what is it?
He's just supposed to be like a weird, like childlike. I don't know. Just weird, I guess.
I don't know. He makes brown bubbles. I don't know what that fucking. Like, it was just awkward. It wasn't funny. It was cringeworthy. And then some other little girl comes in at the end. I'm like, is that another stupid character? I don't know. To continue, then there's Robert Englund with that, whoever were that black actresses. God damn, she was looking good.
She was looking good.
She was supposed to be Scary Spice.
Yeah.
She got killed. Good
Yep.
Lord, that's the only good visual part that I saw.
Yep.
She wasn't looking bad. She was looking good. And then he gets killed, and he finds a glove that says Michael Jackson. I'm like, okay, this is fucking painful.
It's so bad.
I am looking at the time, like, how much time left do I have to watch this?
Yep.
To review this. This is painful.
Yep.
Then comes the prom sketch, which we've all probably seen on YouTube, but regardless, here it is.
Mom, I want to wear this stupid thing.
Oh, look at you. You are gorgeous. Turn around.
Yeah, if you weren't my own daughter, I'd take you out myself. What? It's just a joke. Gee whiz.
So, Kate, we ever gonna meet, your mystery boyfriend?
No, because he works tonight.
Get off.
Stupid. Stop it. There he is. How do I look?
You are a vision.
Mom, Dad, everyone, this is KISS, my date for the prom.
Calm down. All right. So, Kate, which one's your date?
All of them.
What?
Okay. Why don't you boys come in and have a seat?
KISS doesn't sit.
Don't be stupid. These are like the gods of rock. You should be like down on our knees.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you show a little respect for your mother? Sure. Whatever you say.
I get lost.
You got it. She's got strangled by KISS.
Aren't they adorable? Don't we make a cute couple?
A cute couple of what is the question?
Oh, stop it. They are too cute. Look at you. You look like a little kitty. Here.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I think it's about time I played the father here.
Dad, don't start. You're going to ruin everything.
Katie?
No,
Katie? I know you don't think I'm a very hep dad, but I know who KISS is, and I know what KISS is all about. And I'm still a dad, and I've got some dad questions to ask. So, KISS, what do you think you have to offer my little girl? That is final. Pipe down, Katie. Pipe down. You want to pipe down? You pipe down right now. Now, I know my daughter is not exactly a virgin.
Dad! Oral sex doesn't count.
But the fact of the matter is, there are 4 of you fellas and 1 of this little lady here. And I draw the line at the lot of you having sex with her.
Don't worry. All 4 of us aren't having sex with her.
Well, thank God for that.
It's Gene's turn tonight.
Oh, no. This date is canceled.
Daddy, no!
Don't you daddy me! Don't you daddy me! You march right upstairs and take off that prom dress now. Take it off.
We'll help.
All right.
Hey, you watch it. You watch your mouth.
Daddy, don't yell at KISS.
What's going on down here? Hello, KISS.
Emma! It's been a long time.
Mom, you know these guys?
Oh, well, you can say that I've swallowed a few swords in my day.
You guys slept with my mom? When did this happen?
1931.
31. KISS is eternal.
Hey, everybody want to go to the prom?
Detroit Rock City. Here I
Can you believe it? My mom had sex with Kiss. Now my daughter's gonna have sex with Kiss.
Well, what says we make it a hat trick? You got room for one more?
There's always room for the ladies. Let's go.
Oh, Mom, you're the best.
We'll see.
Bye-bye, Hank. Don't wait up.
Hey, you have them back by 11 o'clock.
3.
Three's fine, just as long as we're on the same.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Mom, be careful of that new hip.
All right. The girl's going to a prom. Kiss shows up. Paul and Peter, arms in the air. They're going to the prom with Kiss, she says. Kiss doesn't sit, Paul says.
Oh, my God.
And then, like, the kid says to the mom, don't be stupid, Mom. And this is the fucking Ace. Ace wins the Academy Awards of bad acting. Ace tells the brother, why don't you show her a little respect for your mother? Now get lost.
Dude, that had unintentional comedy. That was not supposed to be that funny, but it was fucking hilarious because it was Ace.
Fucking awful.
Brutal.
Oh, my God. And Mom says, look at you. You look a little like a little kitty to Peter.
Yeah, and he does like a little raro gesture.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Dad says, what do you think you have to offer my little girl? And then Gene pulls out his tongue and it's like,
just,
Father complains. And then Paul says, don't worry. All 4 of us aren't going to have sex with her. And then Peter says, it's Gene's turn tonight. Dad says, go upstairs and take off that prom dress. And Ace says, we'll help. Then Grandma comes down. And
Dude, this is what fucked me up.
Grandma comes down. She says she swallowed a few swords in her day.
I'm like, what the fuck are you? What are you aiming for with this?
Oh, it gets worse.
I know it does.
And then 1931, piss. Peter says kiss is eternal. Like, what is the point of saying 1931?
I didn't even understand why that. When I first saw him, I go, did he just say 1931?
Kiss is eternal. Like, no. Peter, it makes sense for you to say that because we're going to make Kiss. We're not a band. Kiss is an entity that continue to live in any era. Like,
yeah, I'm like,
I can totally picture them trying to sell that.
Oh, yeah.
And people are like, what?
I agree. Yeah.
Right. And then Mom says, let's make it a fucking hat trick or something. And daughter says, Mom, you're the best. Gene says, we'll see. Dad says, have him back by 11. Gene says, 3. Dad says, okay, be careful that you hit Mom or whatever. And then that's the skit.
It's so poorly written. And we've seen Kiss in action before doing other things like shows and it's just so poorly executed and poorly written. It's just,
I will say this. Gene, for what he was given, times this. His timing is good.
He has a gift.
He's acted.
Correct.
Like, he waits, pauses. The crowd was laughing at one point in this.
And he waited
to get his line across.
Yep.
And even to the part where they say, Mom, you're the best. Gene looks and does the nice, like the acting moves. We'll see.
Yeah.
Right? It's not, we'll see.
Show your mother some respect.
Not even looking, I don't know what he's looking at.
No, get out of here.
Like it's all like serious and quiet when he said those lines. It was just like awkward, like what?
The whole thing. Well, that's the thing. It looked like nobody was even like interacting. Everybody was just totally wooden. And then they'd say their line, and then it would be the next person saying, like, it was just fucking horrible.
Ace seemed like he was back on Phantom.
Oh, totally. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they got guns. It just seems like he's like just spitting out shit. Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, what am I fucking doing here? I'm on crack tonight.
This is horrible. So is Psycho Circus, the album that we're promoting on this horrible show.
Fucking terrible. That skit was just. That was probably the best of the skits.
Oh, yeah. If you thought that one was bad, wait.
Oh, it gets worse. And then fucking the next part, Kenny Rogers is dead with an apple and a knife in his mouth with mace. And then the hot castmate sees Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson saying he's killing everybody because this is like fucking insulting.
Yeah.
Because he can't do it with his music. So he has to kill everybody so he can be on top once again.
Yeah, and it's revealed that he's the Ghostface killer, and he's like, it's just
because I know you were in suspense of who's doing this with all the great acting and suspenseful writing.
Oh my God. And then here we go.
Here's the other one, the longest sketch. Let's play it.
Deborah, I was just kidding. Where am I? But this is insane. This is Psycho.
You want Psycho? You're in our world now, punk.
KISS.
Well, it ain't Hootie and the Blowfish, Bubble Boy.
You're going down, so to speak.
Suck on this.
My nose. You knocked off my nose. Monsters. You think you can take me? You've never faced a man who's got the strength of 1,000 small boys. This isn't good. You wouldn't hit an innocent kid, would you? With glasses?
Nice try, Jackson.
Oh, look, I can fly. All right, KISS, please, wait. This is crazy. Woo! I'm a lover, not a fighter. Now, I know I made a big mistake killing all those people. I admit it. But even though you rock huge, hard ass and I'm, well, different, the world is supposed to be about love. That's why I'm turning myself in. Right after I destroy you. And now I want you to meet my army.
It's time to recruit.
No, children, no!
Back away, kids.
You give freaks a bad name.
Any last words?
Come on!
Whatever the hell that means. Let's rock and roll!
He's gone.
For now.
He'll be back. He always comes back. And when he does, call us. KISS will be there.
Then Michael Jackson's alone in the smoke and says, "This is Psycho." Then KISS comes out on stage. "You want Psycho? You're in our world now, punk."
Oh my God. And of course they're playing Psycho Circus.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so bad. Michael Jackson says, "KISS." MJ says, "KISS." Then Paul says, "Well, it ain't Hootie and the Blowfish, Bubble Boy."
He's a bubble boy. What's the hoot? Why you don't make fun of Hootie and the Blowfish? Come on, Paul.
Yeah, but that's the era. Everything's so dated.
I know.
Gene saying, "You're going down," so to speak. Ooh.
Yeah, not good.
That's when Ace says, check on this.
And he shoots him with the lasers that come out of his guitar as red. We'll get back. We'll cover that a little in a few minutes about the problem with that.
Yeah, Michael Jackson says, you knocked off my nose. And then he says, dude, this is so non-PC.
Dude, this is so fucking horrible. I literally did a double take when I heard this joke.
I have the strength of 1,000 small boys.
Who fucking wrote that? Talk about something that aged horribly bad.
Paul Lind.
Dude, talk about a joke that aged. First of all, it wasn't funny back then. And of course, you've listened to us. You know we have fucking 6 senses of humor. That's just oh, wow. Now, granted, when they recorded this in 98, they probably didn't think that the two of us are going to be talking about it fucking 23 years later.
Kids!
Oh, where's Paul Lind when you need him?
Oh, then Michael Jackson dances and says, you wouldn't hurt an innocent kid with glasses. And he morphs into a little girl. And then Gene grabs her. Nice try, Jackson. And chucks her into the dumpster.
To a dumpster.
Then Michael Jackson gives a speech. Then they shoot like lightning at them. And the kids attack. Then Paul says, time to recruit. And the kids become KISS fans with makeup.
Yep.
And then that whole bridge in Psycho Circus, Journey of 1,000 Years theme comes on.
Yep.
I'm like, oh shit, someone fucking let's sell Psycho Circus.
And then they shoot Michael Jackson with all the colored lasers, but they screw up Ace's and Gene's.
Yeah.
Gene's shooting out blue, Ace is shooting out red.
Dumbasses.
Yep.
And then Peter says, back away, kids. Waiting for him to say, fucking kids, back away. Ace says, you give freaks a bad name.
I don't even, what are you talking about?
What? Paul says, any last words? Michael Jackson scats. And Peter says, whatever the hell that means. Gene says, let's rock and roll. And they shoot lasers at him and his head explodes. Ace says, he's gone, Gene. For now, Paul, he'll be back. He always comes back. When he does, call us. KISS will be there. And the disclaimer pops up. No actual rock stars were killed in the making of this program.
Oh.
No, but fucking humor and laughter and comedy sketches was killed for the next 20 years.
I struggle to believe that this is how this show was regular. I mean, when Michael Jackson says, meet my army, and a bunch of little boys crawl out from between his legs. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is happening? Oh my God. Yeah. Just unbearable.
Yeah.
Oh, just brutal. It was just, it kept getting worse.
Yeah. Then they go into something called Saving Ryan's Private. What the fuck was that, Tom?
It was supposed to be like a skit about like a
commercial,
porn, like a commercial skit about a porn act.
You know what the fucking real porn of that movie is called?
What, Shaving Ryan's Privates? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And also like When Harry Ate Sally.
Yeah, exactly. Great titles. And then something called Intensity. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then KISS comes out with Halloween baskets.
I know.
Here it is. Here's the skit.
Yeah, I got some Hershey bars with almonds. What did you get?
I got a popcorn bowl. I got a grape Zotz. What'd you get?
I got a rock. Well, I love rock.
Explain this. I got Hershey bars with almonds. What'd you get? Ace again. I got a popcorn ball.
I got Juji fruits. A popcorn ball. And then Gene, I don't even know what he pulled out of his face.
I think he looked like that Chinese candy that you see in a Chinese restaurant in the corner? That's when he said something like, I got grape zods or something. I don't know what he got.
Yeah. And then Peter, they try to do the Charlie Brown joke. Like,
I got a rock and eats it and says, but I love rock.
Just, oh my God.
To make it worse, they end with some sort of like claymation thing called Little Nestor, trick-or-treating at somebody's house. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yep.
I don't even know what happened at the end. What?
I have no idea.
And then the cast comes out at the end, says, thanks the audience as usual. And special thanks to KISS. Now everybody go home and kill themselves for watching this program.
But how do you, the thing that stuck out like a sore thumb, you don't have KISS perform on this? How does KISS not perform on this?
What was Robert Englund there for?
I don't know. So he could tell the audience. So he could tell the audience that he played Freddy Krueger. I don't know.
That he was famous for the movie V. Like,
and then did you also notice at the very end when it said, thanks, good night, we want to thank KISS. KISS, I don't even think they were on the stage with the
they
crew.
weren't. They didn't thank Robert Englund, did they? I don't remember. No.
But again, we don't watch Mad TV. Apparently, they don't have musical guests. But if you're going to have a Halloween special, Spooktacular, with a musical band like KISS, you don't have them perform like a song? Oh my God.
Who's the actor and who's the musical act?
Right. I don't know. Now, again, we're destroying this and butchering it because it's funny and it's KISS and it's Halloween and we're going to cover it all. But my God, wow.
This is horrendous.
This is by far, without a doubt, it's in terms of, this is our third Halloween at Shout It Out Loudcast, if you can believe that. We did Paul Lynde, we did Scooby-Doo last year, and we did this. This is without a doubt the worst KISS Halloween event ever, without a doubt.
We're going to get to all that in the rankings, my friend. But overall thoughts.
Look, even KISS couldn't save this because they were given horrible skits, horrible scripts in the skits. It was just really just so bad. Everything just looked so wooden and just terribly executed. I was really embarrassed for them. Really, I mean, people say that they're embarrassed by Phantom of the Park and whatever. This should never be seen again. Maybe that's why it was so hard to find when I was looking for it on the internet. Because maybe they just fucking struck it from the record. It's just bad.
There's some talented actors on that program and comedians.
There are.
Sometimes Fox in the 90s try to be like edgy and stuff. And the shows, we could go through and have crack ourselves up by some of those awful shows that were on there in the 90s. And it all had the same type of try to be funny and crude and push the envelope type of humor. Just fucking terrible.
Well, yeah, I mean, like you said, look at some of the jokes. They start off with a Monica Lewinsky joke, then they make a skit about a prom date and a mom and a grandmother all banging KISS. Then they have a Michael Jackson thing, talking about my strength of 1,000 small boys. I mean,
or a fucking a little old confused Asian girl. Lady.
Yeah, and again, you know us by now with the kind of humor we have. This shit didn't strike a chord with.
I didn't laugh once.
I didn't even come close to laugh
or anything.
No, I was like groaning and waiting for this to end.
This was painful. I was constantly looking like how much time is left.
Yep.
How much more? Is this fucking it? Oh, I don't have to pay attention. Please tell me KISS isn't in this so I don't have to watch this part.
Yep.
Oh my God.
This makes Paul Lynde's Halloween special look like a 5-star Academy Award.
Gone with the Wind.
Oh yeah. And Paul Lynde, that's the thing. Go back and watch the Paul Lynde Halloween special and listen to the episode. That was fun. It was silly. It was stupid. It was lighthearted. It had entertainment.
Yeah.
It had entertainment. It had dancing and music and KISS performing. That was like a special event,
This.
I still don't understand why the band didn't perform.
It is the mellow yellow late night TV entertainment.
Oh, no, dude, warm mellow yellow is better than this. Just a disaster.
Yeah. Anyway, what we do, Tom, is we usually go back and rank KISS TV appearances. We've done 8 already, Tom.
Woo!
We did ABC in Concert, Mike Douglas Show, Paul Lynde Halloween Special, Land of Hype and Glory, Gene and Ace on the Don Lane Show, MTV Kiss Unmasking, Paul and Gene on Oprah, and we just did KISS Mad TV Halloween Spooktacular. You want to tell everybody what your rankings are?
All right, and here are my rankings of our TV appearances so far. So Zeus read off the list of the ones we've done. So my rankings starting at 8 and then going up to number 1, I have number 8, Gene and Ace on the Don Lane Show. Number 7, Paul and Gene on Oprah. Number 6, The Unmasking on MTV. Number 5, Paul Lynde Halloween Special. 4, Mike Douglas. 3, Land of Hype and Glory. 2, Kiss on Fridays. Number 1, ABC in Concert. Zeus, what about you, Booger?
Where did you put this?
Oh, this is dead last. Oh, by far. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. You didn't even hesitate one bit.
It's not even close.
All right. So let me tell everybody where I picked these. Okay. So I went Mike Douglas, number 1, Paul Lynde Halloween Special, number 2, ABC in Concert, 3, Kiss on Fridays, 4, MTV Kiss Unmasking, 5, 6, Land of Hype and Glory, 7, Gene and Ace on the Don Lane Show, 8, Paul and Gene on Oprah. And buddy, I am with you 1,000%. This is dead last and not even close.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just this needs to just be erased from history. They're embarrassed for a lot of different things. This needs to be one of them.
Yeah. I always wondered, how did they handle this? I know, Ace and Peter were paid employees for shows and stuff, like, to go on this. Do you think they would be like, I want KISS to get paid if I'm going on the show and I'm acting, because we're a real band and all 4 of us are the same. Shouldn't I get the same for being on this show? Or do they like, you can have our crumbs?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Hey, Catman, they said we could have some of the fucking food that they got out here for the cast.
There's a bowl of Funyuns over by the office.
Hey, Catman, our bonus is we get to have some Frito-Lay chips. And something. And although the fountain soda machine is out, we can take some of the chipped ice in a bucket and make our own mellow yellow.
Oh, man. Oh, fucking Ace. Dear God.
Boy.
Dear
anyway,
God.
Yeah. So those are the our rankings. That was our episode. Tom, what we do this next.
Hi, this is Ed Spansberg of ClickTshop.com, and for all your Shout It Out Loudcast gear and merchandise, please visit ClickTshop.com. At Click T-Shop, you can find lots of KISS-inspired t-shirt designs, plus mugs, hats, hoodies, pillows, and all new fine art selections. And now, here's your question of the week.
All right. Question of the week comes via email from JC. And he asks, with the Deluxe Destroyer box set coming out, what album would you pick if you could make a deluxe box set? Would it be also Destroyer or would it be something else? Mine would be Revenge. Curious as to which album you would pick. Zeus, go first. Mine's probably not going to be a surprise, but yours might.
Mine's easy. I would pick an album that doesn't get much love and is not out there too much, and the production sucks. Hotter Than Hell.
Great pick. That would actually, honestly, that would probably be my second pick behind my Love Gun pick, because anything Love Gun, I would love to see that. And next year is the 45th anniversary of Love Gun, so like I've heard and like I've read, they've said that if this Destroyer box set, if this is a big ticket item and it sells, they're going to continue doing it. And they were smart. They started with Destroyer, which is, known to be their legendary album that even casual fans love. So if this thing sells, it could be a sign of things to come. But Harder Than Hell's a great pick. I agree. Yep.
Yeah, because I think just even the fixing of the production and changing things up, that would make it very interesting.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, and again, the songs on there aren't overdone.
No.
So
it's a good mix of some hits and a lot of deeper cuts that you never hear. Yep.
That's a great question.
Yeah, absolutely. JC, thank you. Great question. Yes.
Tom, where can people find us?
All right. You can start with our email, shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com, shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Please send us your emails with your questions, comments, critiques, concerns, anything. We try to read most of them on the air. If we do, that's great. If not, we still read them and we talk amongst each other about them. So please email us. And then, of course, the social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Reach out to us, tag us in comments, whatever you want to do. You can also DM us. If you want to say something in private, you can do that too. And as we mentioned earlier in the show, our wonderful Patreon family, you can check us out on patreon.com, or if you can get the Patreon app, you can search for us there. Check out what that's all about. Join the family if you'd like to do so. And we're part of the great Pantheon podcast network of shows, tons of great shows. Pantheon's growing all the time with some great stuff. So check us out and go over there too and see what else you like there. I'm sure you're going to find one or two things that you're going to like. And of course, our question of the week brought to you by our good buddy Ed from Click T Shop. Check out Ed for your Shout It Out Loudcast gear. Great stuff.
Tom, people can always DM us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We respond to them. We're not one of those like, hey, who the fuck are you? Please feel free to reach out to us. Questions, comments, feedback, whatever you like. Please also subscribe to us on YouTube. Our YouTube channel has been growing and tons of feedback there. It's a fun little group over there. And then please give us one of those 5-star child reviews on Apple Podcasts. That helps us move up on the food chain, get out more to the masses. And I always like to remind people the email, shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com, shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. Before we get into famous last words, I can't say enough about the fact that I've had this as a wish on our KISS wish list, right?
Yep.
On our Kissmas episodes.
Yep.
That to get Tom to go on the KISS cruise with me. We're there. We're going to be leaving on Wednesday. Tonight's Monday night. Staying in Florida for a couple of days. And then on Friday, we get the cruise. We meet up with Sonny on Wednesday. We meet up with Danny on Wednesday, Sonny's brother. I don't know when Steve will be there. I think he'll be there Thursday from Part of in Hell.
Yep.
And we're also going to run into miserable Tony Masalam. I'm not sure when Tony's getting in either. I think Thursday.
I think Thursday, yes.
Yeah. So he's going to be there. This is insane. And all the stress and all the shit that we're going through just to get everything done to get on this cruise is so going to be worth it, because at one point in time, I'm going to look around and see my best of buddies and music fucking aficionados, and we're all going to be like, we're on a KISS cruise together. We don't have to go to bed. We don't have to work tomorrow. We can fucking talk about music for hours. We can fucking drop Bud Light mud everywhere. We can do all sorts of fucking crazy, stupid shenanigans. We're going to have like Stonehill type stories for you guys. We're going to have all sorts of shit. I don't know what this trip is going to like end up being. I'm trying to do like, I always like to say proms and fucking New Year's Eve or amateur nights. I don't want this cruise to be amateur night. I don't want to be overhyped and fucking underperforming. I want to just fucking enjoy the time I'm going to have with my friends. I want to say that it's not a miracle or it's not a dream. It was a wish, and my wish came true. You, my friend Tom, will be with me on the KISS cruise. He didn't know I was going to go off on this diatribe, but it came true, my friend. It's here.
Yeah, it really is unbelievable to think about this. I've been telling my wife and my son, I'm like, I can't believe this is happening, especially when things looked a little bit kind of risky not long ago when Paul and Gene both got COVID. We didn't know what was going to happen, if that was going to be the end of it. And the fact that it's here, just, I mean, you know, the anxiety, the excitement. I've never been on a cruise. We've never met Sonny, Steve, Tony, and all them in person. We've been texting with them for years, so it feels like we know them. And to be
KISS is going to be on the cruise too. Oh yeah,
to be together on a cruise with KISS, with some other great bands, with Bruce Kulick and all those guys. It's just it's too much to even comprehend. It's going to be insane.
Yeah. So that being said, thank you guys. All you guys, we feel like you're coming along with us. The Shout It Out Loudcast family will be there because we'll be there. And we won't let you guys down. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a ton of stories. And then I doubt anybody will be listening to this will be on the cruise. But if they were, somehow they listened to this, I don't know how, say hello to us.
Yep.
Right?
Please do. Please do. Yep.
Yeah. And finally, Tom, famous last words.
You lived your glory in a liar's haze. You called the truth. The same old story of a social climb from wasted youth. Oh, that's going to be us on the cruise. Wasted youth. Oh.
No one leaves till the night is done. The amplifier starts to hum. The carnival has just begun. KISS Army, Loudcasters, Tom, everybody out there, we love you. Thank you.
Guys, you're the best. This is going to be exciting for not just us, but for you guys. We're going to try to stay very active and social as much as we can on the cruise, depending on what kind of access we have. But you can rest assured that the post-cruise recap episode is going to be one for the ages. So thank you guys, and it's going to be great.
Peace out, Girl Scout.